Hey, what's up, Green Ever Fashion YouTube fam? Today we're going to be making a quick, easy tote for beginner level out of a pair of jeans. So here's what the end product will a little bit look like. This one's a little more intermediate level, I would say. This is a pant leg and this is the back of the pant. Today we're just going to be making an easy front and back of the pant to avoid more sewing. Let's get started. So what you're going to need today is seam ripper, sewing machine, fabric scissors, pencil, ruler, and some pins. Woo! So instead of using these new jeans, I actually have a pair of my mom's that I've been using scraps of for different parts of different projects. So I flip these guys right side out just so that I can sew this little area together so that when we flip the bag, it looks nice and flush here. So I cut this out and we're going to fold it right there. You do this for a skirt too, if you're trying to make a skirt. Okay, so I'm going to pin this down and then I'm just going to sew it. Pin this down and just sew it together. Right over this and right on the side of this, just so I have extra stability. And then the other side. Great. So then again, we're going to cut the little tails off. And then you have a flush bottom. Ta-da. Nice. So now we're going to flip this inside out. Because we're going to sew the bottom together. I always like to pin the top because you want that to be even. Pin the waistband of the pant originally will be the top of our bag. Okay. Flatten it out. Looking good since we got that flattened piece. Great, and then we're just going to pin down. Because I use this pant for other projects, I have a little close line here, so I just want to make sure that I do as close to this line so that I get the biggest bag I can get. Final pinning. I like to use extra pins so that it's the most stable when you're sewing. A lot of reworking clothes into other things is a lot of problem solving. It's not always going to be like, here's a pattern and we're going to make this from it because we have that template. It's a lot of problem solving, which makes it more fun. Okay. Remove our tails and our pins. Remove our top pins, and then I'm just going to flip it inside out and see if I like the way it looks. Ooh, and I think it looks super cute. The corners. Looks really good. It'll just be like a little side tote. Maybe I'll make it a shoulder bag. I think that'd be fun. Great, so then I'll flip it back inside out and we can trim the inside. do it. So what I'm going to do is just trim really close to the corner. I'm also going to excess fabric. If you want a bottom to your bag, this would be a good time to do it. So on this bag, see how there's like a more of a tabletop, or a little more structure? The way you would do that is you would open the bag this way onto the side, make a little corner so that the seam touches of where the side of the bag is, and you would sew right across here. I think I might do that, just a tiny corner. So I'm going to measure I'm going to make sure the corner is matched up with where I want the bag side to be. I'm going to pin that. Let's pin that down. Right there, boom. And then I'm just going to draw, let's say, because I don't want to tip the corner, so I'm going to do I think I'm going to do an inch and a half, little, so it has a little bit at the bottom. So just from the corner, you're going to measure, from the corner, you're just going to measure an inch and a half, and then you'll make a straight line here, and sew right across there. And that will give you that bottom to the bag. Great, and you'll do it on both sides. Find that center line of the bag, pin it. Great. And same on each side. So I'm going to do an inch and a half. I'm going to sew right over that. It's really nice to press it too, so it's easier to sew. An iron is a sewing essential. Tuck my shirt in. My shirt came out of its knot. Nice. Pull it out. Do the other side. See how it looks. See if we like the little bottom it gave us. Yeah, it has like a little bottom where we sewed. And we're going to cut those ends off in a minute. Oh. Amazing. So it gave us more of some stability on the bottom. Looking good. So let's flip that inside out again. Oop, careful because there's still a pin in there. Whoops. And then we will cut our tail wrap of those. Cut that little triangle off that we set. Awesome. Let's flip it right side up. And then we're going to press these little boxes so we get crisper lines. And really just sticking your finger or a scissors in the corners will give you a crisper corner. Amazing. So now we have this cute bag. I just want to make sure that all the buttons are buttoned up so you can see what it really will look like. Looking good. Good bottom to it, just a little guy. Great. And then we're gonna make some straps. So I'm gonna use my other jeans that I have for the straps because this isn't gonna be enough material. So let's look at it. So the best thing to do for straps is to measure a bag that you love already that has a good strap height and figure out how long you want them. So I'm probably just going to measure these. I might do it a little closer up because I want it to be more of a shoulder bag. So let's do that. And this is a pretty similar wash, so it'll look really good together. Almost identical. And if you do have measuring tape, great. I'm going to do that right now with mine. See how long these guys are. That's 66 centimeters. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to do about, I'm going to put the straps also on the inside, how this one's on the outside. I'm definitely going to do them on the inside. You can also play around. So these two are on the outside, and these two are on the inside. So if that's 66, I'll probably do around 50 maybe? Let's see. It's always good to do this too with your, no, 50 is a little too short. Let's do about 55. I'm actually just going to pin this real quick. I don't know if it's taboo to pin your measuring tape, but gotta roll with it. And I'll probably go in the mirror and like check out and see if like, oh, actually let's pin this together so we can get some stability. Pin the front. Like, is this too short? Go in the mirror and just kind of suss it out. I kind of think 55 is going to be great. Yeah, that looks so cute. Okay, 55 it is. I love that sewing is all just whatever you want to make it. It's just the best way to do it is do it whatever way works for you. Okay. And I really do like the width of these, so I'm going to do that, which is about 4 centimeters. Which is wrapped around, so it's wrapped and then halved. So this is, oops, 2, 2, 4, so 8. So we're gonna do an 8 strip. An 8 strip. So we'll put this to the side. I'm going to cut it straight on one of the seams. Great. Open. And this is what I actually use for the front of this bag. Just the pant leg. Okay, so we said 8 centimeters. Let's check it out. And this is curved, so we're going to want to get a straight line. Which this is pretty much a straight line, so I'll probably start on that. That seems good. 8 inches is about here. Which is 26. So we need 2 8-inch straps. So let's start. This has a little seam on it here. So we're going to want to move the centimeter over to the edge of that so we don't catch it. I'm just shading that as a straight line. Okay, and then we'll do 8 centimeters from there. And I like keeping the bottom on. I think the bottom's really fun. It's a good accent piece for the strap. It may not work out. You might have to get rid of the edge. Just because it's going to be on the inside, you're probably not going to see it, so we'll get rid of this edge. 8 centimeters. Great. And we said it was going to be 55. So let's see if this even makes 55. Yay, it does. Love that. So I'm going to stop it at the top of the edge of the pant. 55. We're going to stop it here. Okay. 8. Here's our line. 55. Okay, so we're going to cut that out. I like using a rotary knife, but you can also do it with a scissor. I'm going to do it with the scissor today for the tutorial. Just measure the 8 centimeters over here too. Just so if we can cut them out at the same time. That would be wonderful. Depending how straight my other line is when I cut it. Okay. Let's cut it. I'm going to cut the line next to the seam first. Yay! And then we're going to cut the other guy. I'm going to cut the edge of the pant off because we're not going to use that. Cut on the 55 line that we made. Nice. And we can use this material later. Okay, what I'm going to do to make the strap is I'm going to iron it. So, I mean, there's definitely better ways to do this, but this is the way I know how. Iron it so it's like this, and then we're going to do a zigzag stitch down the folded edge. But I'm going to iron it first, just so it sits nicely. So one is done, and I did this, folded one side in first, ironed all of this side, and then did the opposite side and folded it down. Nice. So we have one strap so far. Looks pretty good. Nice job. Okay, now that they're done, I'm going to sew them down, but I think first I'm going to pin them and then put them on the bag and just double check that I have the right length that I want to achieve. It's always good to double check throughout the process. Pinned it. If you haven't noticed, I am all self-taught, so there's many ways to do this. I'm sure many more effective ways, but I like doing it this way. It's messy, it's fun, it's raw. Makes it look like it's handmade. There's no right way to make a thing. Or no, there's not one way to make a thing. Okay, so I'm gonna place this guy on the inside, pin him in, go on the inside, nice, okay, and then I'm just gonna do this one as well, just so we can get a gauge of, I'm gonna make sure it's lined up with that one. Okay. I mean, this looks like a very good length. Oh, she is cute. Okay, love. So let's get her sewn. Ooh. So I'm going to unpin these. It's going to be our next step after we sew the straps together. Move everything over. And then let's sew them together. You should do a zigzag down the middle, and then I will do just a regular stitch on both sides. Just look at how it's turning out. Looks really good. Back stitch. Beautiful. Looks great. And then I'm going to finish it with some normal stitches on the sides. I think it just looks really nice. Cut our tails off. Great. One strap done. Let's do the second one. So if you can see the detail on here, it's just 2 lines. That's better. It just looks like a cleaner strap. So let's do it. Okay, so we're gonna cut our tails off of these guys. I'm gonna make it straight, as straight as I can. It's gonna be on the inside of the bag, so it's not that big of a deal, but you wanna make sure it still looks good. So we're gonna launch our bag and sew them on, and then we're done. So not that difficult, guys. So not that difficult. And I know we all have extra jeans. Jeans are something that we all have that we don't use all the time. Even if they're not your jeans, your dad's jeans, your uncle's jeans, your grandpa's jeans. Grandpa's jeans would be really fun. Because then you're carrying his bag. That's really cute. Carrying his jeans. Okay. Nice. The pinning technique I'm doing, I'm lining it up with the inside here, and I'm just doing one pin, and I'm gonna do like a little square to hold in the bag, or hold in the strap. And I want to line this up with this one. Just making sure it lines up. Let's sew these straps on, shall we? I might take this off to add some room to my bag. So one part sewn on. Feels pretty secure. feel like I want to do another round of that again. I can, but Secure has a cute zigzag detail. Cut our tails off. Then we're just going to do the rest of them. Can button our bag back up. And then check it out. We have a bag. See? Wasn't that hard. Super cute. I mean, you can also, there's pockets on the outside. You don't have to make the pockets. 2 pockets, a little coin pouch, pockets on the back. There's no pockets on the inside, but you could also make some if you wanted to. So cute. A little close up. And look at that. Amazing. Amazing. Love it. Come back to my page next time for some more tutorials on things that you have in your house that you can make into something even better, even cuter. Check this out. Good bottom. You could also put something stable on the bottom, like you could cut a piece of cardboard that matches this, put it in the bottom, and you'll have like more of a stable bag. Come back next time. Not even sure what we'll be making it. I'll post something on my Instagram. Make sure to follow me, Green Eye for Fashion, and check out my Depop, Green Eye for Fashion as well, for some of the things that I have been making. I made this, and this is actually on sale on my Depop right now, so go check it out.